Hello, I'm Jason Germundson. I'm principal at Williston High School, and this is our personalized learning story. Last year we got a new superintendent, Dr. Jeffrey Thake, and he had this vision of personalized learning at Williston Public School District. Williston High School jumped on board. The first day we met, he said, "Jason, tell your high school teachers they have my permission to try this personalized learning and try and fail if they need to. Let's fail forward." And so I gave that to my teachers and they took it and ran. And in the next few minutes you'll see what has come of our personalized learning and this personalized path that we've been on. We've had a lot of great things and a lot of great success, and more teachers are trying it, and we've just had a real great time. And as you will see, our students have found that they like to do this as well. So please follow us on our journey. What does personalized learning look like in journalism class?
We have students working on anything that is their chosen interest. It could be a journalism aspect of articles, writing, researching, interviewing. It could be photography and video, creating, editing.
We have some students that have taken graphic design and then they join journalism, and we let them, if they want to run with graphic design using InDesign, or if they want to use Adobe products like another Adobe product like Photoshop, we let them dig deep into that in our class.
Hi, I'm Melissa. I'm an exchange student from Italy. I'm a junior here, and I'm doing some Photoshop graphic for the yearbook. So I did the Koyak thing logo in a gold pattern, and all the other exchange student countries in a golden pattern for the exchange student page.
So Sam came to us. We have a student named Sam. She came to us and told us that she was interested in human trafficking. We're like, okay, run with it.
I started out with, I was going to Idaho and I stopped at a restroom and saw that there was very low security, low cameras, and it just made me think of how there's many people in the United States and even in our towns that go missing due to human trafficking. And so it made me think that there are a lot of people who don't think it's in Williston, that don't think it's in a 300-person town, and it really is. So I thought, if I were to open that conversation, if I were to find the right resources to open that, I could move it out to places where we could talk about it, to gain that awareness, to make sure people do know to how to respond.
She went to the Herald, saw what the Herald had written about human trafficking, and then we said, why don't you reach out to our school resource officer, who then pointed her in the direction of one of the detectives in town. And so she went after school, interviewed the detective, has turned this into a huge project.
And you got to choose this idea. In class they didn't say, hey, today you're going to look into human trafficking.
Yep.
You got to pick that.
I said my idea, I just gave a little phrase, and my teachers were really responsive to it and excited about it, and was excited about how far I wanted to take it.
What does personalization mean to you, Mr. Skinner?
So personalization is basically taking the standardized way of doing class and making it so that each student can take ownership of it a little bit more. So like in my art class, normally a common trend in art is to say, hey, we're all doing project draw a squirrel, and so everyone then draws a squirrel. And while some people can take that and be like, oh, I'm gonna draw the coolest squirrel and whatever, in my class the projects tend to be a bit more vague. It might be something along the lines of maybe we're looking at working on values, so their ability to show values, and so the project would just be make an art piece that shows value, and then each student can take that and be like, okay, I want to draw a squirrel because they like to draw squirrels, or I can draw whatever floats their boat, whatever is the thing that they like to do. So personalized learning is basically taking the skills that they need to learn and making it so that each student can do it in a way that they want to.
So tell me how you're able to teach more than one class in one class period.
Sure. So in my class, I could have a class of 30 Art 1 kids, but I currently broke it up so that I have 15 Art 1 kids, 10 digital art kids, and then 5 of an advanced art class. I can have all 3 classes going on at once because I have a digital resource of all the things they need. I make videos, I record lessons, I find pros that do it on the internet. of the skills that they need to learn, and then they practice those skills through miniature lessons. So each unit might have practice, 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 and then the project. And the project is where they get to be very creative. They kind of choose the way they want to do it. And since it's all online, they can all access it on the internet, look it up, watch the videos, understand the information, and then ask me individual questions instead of me just standing up in front of everyone. Does everyone have a question? And then everyone asks me at once. Instead, it's all individualized per what they need.
The Family Consumer Science curriculum fits very, very well with personalized learning, especially a class like Clothing and Textiles, where they are given different skills that they need to master. They choose 10 of those skills to master in one project or a series of projects throughout the semester. They pick out their own projects with a little help from me, so they're not getting in over their head on what their skill level is going to be. They start out with just learning the basics. They move through a couple small projects that I don't expect perfection on, but it gets them used to the machine and getting used to following directions, and then move into doing the project that they will take home.
Hi, my name is Kaylee Moss. I'm currently a sophomore at Williston High School, and I'm currently enrolled in taking Clothing and Textiles with Mrs. Gullickson and also Living on Your Own. I enjoy these classes because I'm able to work at my own pace, and I can work at home too because everything is on my own laptop, and so I'm able to work at my own pace and do everything that I want to accomplish. I really like Living on Your Own because there's no lesson that you have to do every day. You can just do whatever unit you want, and so you can work ahead and accomplish all that you want to accomplish.
So if you come into a Living on Your Own class, there might be 10 different things going on. And again, my job is to go and help each person individually.
To me, personalized learning is students being able to choose what they work on without necessarily the restrictions of schedule. This is my third hour STEM class, and we have 3 classes running at once. To my left, we see our programmers who are taking freshman level intro programming. The middle table directly behind me is AP Computer Science Principles. And the 2 tables farthest away are our Robotics 1 class. So normally when we're scheduling, we try to build a class of say 25 to 30 students at once. But AP Computer Science Principles, we don't have 30 students that necessarily want to take that class, but we want to make sure we can provide that class for the 3 young ladies who want to take it. So we have a multi-level approach. Everybody logs into their own web shell, they know what they need to work on, and I'm just the facilitator. I wander around, I fix stuff when it breaks, and I help them work on whatever they're choosing to work on.
It's student interest driven. So the students decide what projects they want to take on, and we facilitate the means for them to reach their goal.